Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go here in Inglewood. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. What is up? And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Williams. That's to the right side and incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and Quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
In motion, Okonkwo. On second down, it's Williams. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing again, Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, count.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Oronde Gates, in the second. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Grenade. 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 Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The second down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third, they need 8.
Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
First down.
18 yards on the pickup there. First down, L.A.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hey, easy. Go.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now second and
Here's the
10
quarterback doing
at the
everything
30-yard
in
line.
his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Set. 380. Set.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across,
Stopped short of the
setting
goal
up
line.
second
A gain
and
of
goal.
3. Brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal.
Set. Set.
Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Third down and 9.
Watch out. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
Motion man is Hyatt. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And, boy, did he ever.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Williams to throw on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away. So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Crowd right. Set.
Herbert now on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, Ray.
Now, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Orange. Hey, Ray. Ready.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
At the 50-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Off play action. Here's Williams. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A play fake. Now Williams. Open right side is Okonkwo. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan first down. Motion man is Hyatt. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboot. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
What is up? Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. It's 3rd and 4.
What is up?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Headed left. Buying time. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Set. Set.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Lion. Go.
Herbert to the air again. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Home to throw. 180.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set. Delta, set. Go, let's go. Ready.
Herbert to the air again. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Chargers. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick here is good. And 1 more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Set.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Makes the score Chargers 27, 13. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What is it hurt?
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard
A
line.
gain of 19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down for Tennessee.
What is it?
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
What is it?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection, and the Chargers have the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. DeAndre Lambert Smith. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 34, Titans 13. Cameron Dicker.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Out to his right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is hard. Down the field. He's got it. Not only do they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Chargers have it. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hand. But not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick
59,
six.
59. Let's go. Ready.
On first down, Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Hey, go lion. Reel it.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sets up a third down.
Sometimes it's those
18.
footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Chargers field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good, and the Chargers will extend their third quarter lead.
Titans 13.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Goff in the pistol. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. the shotgun. It's Goff. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
380. Run. Set. 380. Run. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's second down and 6.
Set. Set.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Set. 380.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will finally run him down. That is a big play for L.A. 33 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, L.A. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 44, Titans 19. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff to throw on first down. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. He'll try to run for it with Scalaboo. And he will have a Titans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. He's got it, and he will score. K.J. Hamler, touchdown Titans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The Titans will line up for the
To throw is Goff. Flush to his right. This one intercepted.
Chargers 44, Titans 25.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 5-9, 5-9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This returnable from inside is on 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. On play action, Goff rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Got a man coming across the field, he's got it. And he'll be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Scalaboo, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Scalaboo. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Scalaboo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Black 80, black, Baylor Tiger, Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert now on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
380.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. 380.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 5.
Set. 380. Set.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Delta. Set. Set.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 51, Titans 33. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Motion man is Hyatt. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt the pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Second and 11.
Lion. Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Set.
Third and 11.
Cap it.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.